Hey guys.
Alright, this is just our second video. We're gonna be doing different stuff. So we started off with movies. Um, this is his passion. He wants to do Wandavision, which is a very big show, and so I think it's a good idea. So basically, he's the expert on it. I know like certain things, so he'll be explaining it, and I'll be asking the questions of what someone who doesn't really know too much would want to know, and we'll just see how this goes.
Oh, and I might not know some stuff, so.
He knows everything.
He says that, but some stuff I don't understand still, so.
So, anyways, this is Beauty and the Geeks, and this is our WandaVision review. So far there's.
Oh wait, spoilers ahead to anyone who thinks we're just gonna do like our opinion on it. There is going to be spoilers, so if you haven't seen the show, don't watch this video yet. So.
How many episodes are there already?
4, I think. Yeah.
So there's 4 episodes, and so starting from the beginning, I'm like completely lost as to why they're even in a black and white 60s show. It's to me as the older person, it's like in the Bewitched, I Love Lucy type thing, and then they're just adding extras to it. So why are they in like black and white in the 60s type
Well,
scene?
the more time in the bubble that they're in, time will just start. It starts at right there, the 60s or the 50s, wherever it started first. It's to go. Time will keep going on every episode by 10 years. So like, first episode was like, I don't know if it was like 40s, 50s. It will go on from there and then to the next era. So like,
So each episode is 10 years?
Yeah, like the 70s. Next episode is going to be in the 80s, then 90s, and then 20, the 2000.
Okay. And
So
then,
every episode will be 10 years later. That's why, well, okay, you can ask me a question. I'm getting a little too deep into that. So.
no, that's what you're supposed to do. I'll ask a question as it comes about.
So in the first episode, Agnes gives Wanda a pineapple. If you look closely,
That's the neighbor, right?
yeah, Agnes is the woman who acts funny, like weird. She, if you notice on the 70s episode where she's pregnant, she has a cut up pineapple that helps with birth. And Agnes didn't know she would be pregnant. So there are rumors that Agnes, well, this is probably true, that Agnes is a witch. I can't remember her name, but she's a witch that sometimes is a friend to Wanda, but most of the time a villain. And she works with Mephisto, the devil in the MCU.
I hate that.
I don't know why you hate that name. This is a cool name.
It's not.
And you call him Manifesto. What type of name is
It's
that?
better than Mephisto.
No, it's not. I mean, no one would ever call someone Manifesto.
And who is Mephisto?
Mephisto is the devil of the Marvel Universe. Instead of Satan, you got Mephisto.
Okay. So who is so does everyone in WandaVision have like a part that plays in the future, or some of them just like all the people his coworkers, like the black guy and that Mexican, like are they all like just random people, or do they all have something to do?
They're all random people who got sucked into the vortex. Whatever, like the bubble, I'll call it the bubble for now. They just get trapped in there, and like time goes on. I don't know if their minds get erased or if they know they're there. Like if you watch the trailer, you can see that later on, during like the 90s or the 20th century, you can see it's starting to glitch. Like in the 70s episode, the black guy, when he's trimming his hedges, he's drilling into the wall.
Yeah, I saw
like
that.
He glitched.
But then the other girl was standing by him. It's like they were planning.
Like she's
Because
like
Vision
she's
was
like
talking to them too, and it was like
She,
he was
like, I feel
noticing how weird it was.
I feel like she rules over all of them. Like, she controls them because right when he was about to tell Vision something, she told him not to.
So
Like,
what about the lady? At the part when they were all in the girls' meeting, and she was like the main lady who.
the white hair woman.
Yeah.
She's
not like a major person.
No, well, she sorta was at the time, because when Wanda found that helicopter, that in episode 4 we found out that it was like a drone that got sucked in and turned into a toy. That when Agnes seen it, that she tried making Wanda forget about it by pointing fingers, trying to make Wanda think about someone else. So she just said that, like, that she's like not good.
And then the black lady is
I forgot her name.
Captain Marvel's friend's daughter.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember her name right now. It's not. Well, I later on I might say it because I know I can't think of it right now. But yeah.
And Vision has all his powers, and Wanda has all her powers in these shows.
Yeah.
Like all the same exact powers.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if before Vision had super speed, but in the show he does have super speed. So.
Well, yeah, because he went and got the doctor to come bring him back to deliver the baby.
Yeah, and he sped over to Wanda.
But then why didn't the doctor think that was weird?
Again, like, glitchy. It's weird.
Okay, so then, well, what else do you think people should know, or what else do you want to express about this show?
Well, like, I feel like people should know, like, that Wanda is slowly becoming a villain, but she doesn't have all control. If you watched in the episode 3, you can notice that Swan, is that what it's called? Swan. When it was walking around, she tried just making it disappear. She couldn't do that. But with most of the stuff, she can control. So that shows that she doesn't have complete power over.
And so all this is after.
Endgame.
After all of that.
Yeah. In the one scene where you see Vision dead, it said that's.
Oh yeah, when he was like all gray and he had the thing chopped out of his head.
Yeah, that's there was.
The Infinity Stone.
There was a deleted scene where Wanda was casting like a spell on Vision's dead body, and that's apparently in Wandavision, that's his dead body come back to life. But when she seen the dead body corpse, she was seeing the real version of him. But she's imagining him with all the color. That's what people are saying.
Side note: that's another episode we need to do, like Team Quill, all the useless Marvel people.
How is he? Who?
Vision.
How is he useful?
He got his ass kicked like the whole show. The whole time.
You mean movie?
Yeah, the whole movie.
He's still bad.
The three villains
he literally has a laser.
The three villains that Thanos were kicking his ass. Wanda had to save him. Captain America came in. Then at the end, Thanos kicked his ass and killed him. I think.
Did you not see what he did?
Twice.
He literally used the Infinity Stone to cut down a whole building to make it where it collapsed.
So he could beat up a building, just not.
And he literally just went into a ball and then just knocked down Ant-Man in his full size, where he was like a giant.
He's part of Team Quill.
Okay, whatever you say.
Quill is extremely useless.
He beat a guy.
His dad?
Yeah. His dad was basically a dog.
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. That's another episode we're gonna do because
there's no Team Quill. Most of the people you say
a team useless.
Team Quill.
Anyways, we got sidetracked.
Well, now you got more questions.
Okay, so then so are there gonna be more cameos as far as any other Avengers coming into this show? Or
No, there will be no more Avengers popping up in this show. There will be no Avengers. Well, not at all. I don't know why I said.
So what's the point of the show to explain?
It's explaining like what happened to Wanda as she slowly but surely becomes more and more like a villain. Because in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness,
Which comes out this year?
yeah, it comes out this year. You have to watch Wandavision to understand. People are saying, I watch videos, great guys who do Easter eggs and things you could miss. But he was, I'm trying to remember. It's like she becomes a villain in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, where she's breaking all realities.
So is she gonna fight Doctor Strange?
That I don't know. I don't know that.
But your guess is she will?
She probably will become a villain, but I don't know if she'll fight Doctor Strange.
And then are her twins gonna play a big part in either the show or in future movies?
The twins that she has become a part of the Young Avengers, but they might die to Mephisto because stop. It's not even that bad of a name.
Man with that name.
Well, whatever you think about that name. If you notice in the episode the second episode where they do the magic show for the children, when do you ever see any child in that whole town? Never once do you ever see a kid. And in the comic books, Mephisto is trying to get Wanda's children to control them.
Mm-hmm.
And like they're a shard of him.
So with her going evil, is Vision? Are they gonna end up like battling each other?
Yeah.
Or
if they're
Vision's fully good.
Yeah, he completely good guy. Marvel Entertainment, YouTube, like the whole Marvel YouTube channel. They released a sneak peek of everything that's going to be happening in the next episodes. And there's a scene where Wanda and Vision start coming at each other, and they're like in fighting stance. Where they're about to fight.
And Wanda would definitely win that fight.
Don't say it.
Definitely Wanda would win.
You don't know.
That's a fact.
Okay, she might, because she did beat him in Civil War just by crushing him down.
So soon is like, cause now you know there's that force field that, because the one that
when people cross it, they become their things alternate, like the Sword agent.
Yeah.
If you don't know about Sword, they're like a huge agency that just controls like Marvel dilemmas, like supernatural dilemmas, like this.
So there's Sword and Shield.
Sword is like basically Shield, but it didn't get taken over by Hydra. Sword is basically the 2.0 version of Shield, but better.
Where is Nick?
Nick is still on the spaceship with the Kree green guys. So I feel like that's the only way I could have told you how to remember them, unless you did remember them.
I did. And Octopussy.
Who's that?
Whatever his name is, the cat that scratched him.
Okay, getting sidetracked on that. I just got a little mad that was how he got his scratch on his eye. A little weird.
I don't know what else. And I think like that's pretty much. It's like, so there's a lot of like things you have to catch. Like you told me, you have to look at like
the commercials.
Yeah, like little signals all throughout the show.
Like in the first episode, the Stark Industry toast oven, it was blinking like a missile. And if you watch Avengers Age of Ultron, Sokovia, where Wanda and her brother,
Where they're from.
Petro, yeah, and it was blown up by some Stark missile, so
Right.
they sort of hated Stark, so that's how she got that memory. And then in the second episode, it's made by Strucker, the guy who had like the little monocle on his eye, who hailed Hydra in Age of Ultron. And it literally said Hydra. He didn't notice that. I don't know. It literally had the whole Hydra logo, and it literally had in bold words.
I don't know
said
because
Hydra.
I'm already confused the whole show as to what's going on.
And then in the third episode, with the woman who used the soap, the Hydra soap, that's actually a mind washing soap. Like basically like control mind. How do you say it? Mind control soap. In Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., it's a TV show, Marvel, with Agent Coulson. There's an episode where he talks about Hydra soap, where it can make they can control your mind.
Agent Coulson's.
He's the guy who died.
He's the one who died. Yeah, he
in
died.
Avengers. Yeah. I feel like this takes place before he died.
How? And Endgame and all that stuff is after all that.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. came out a long time ago. It didn't come out.
Have you ever watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
No,
Why?
I did not want to.
Why?
It seemed pretty boring.
A little iffy.
What?
Okay, so from episode 1 through 4.
Monica Rambeau. Got it. That's the woman's name of Captain Marvel's friend's daughter. Monica Rambeau. She plays a big role in Wandavision. I told you guys I would get that name.
Okay, so from episode 1 through 4, do you think we've covered everything that someone who's confused like me should know?
Oh, and you can see how the reality is starting to get darker. Each episode gets darker and darker.
And now it's gonna be color from now on.
Yeah, color from now on. And the next episode, I don't know if they're releasing 2 episodes. Next, that would be cool.
Why wouldn't they do that?
Why would they?
Yes.
Because videos have been leaked about what's going to happen. So Marvel's just going of the 5 and 6 episodes. People keep doing it.
They come out every what? Sunday?
Every Friday. That's why every time on Friday I say let's watch it. But yeah. If you do not understand, it just gets darker and darker progressively each episode. Like the first episode, the guy was choking and they just watched him, and his wife was laughing and just kept saying stop it over and over before Wanda told Vision to help him. And then second episode, the speaker came on of Jimmy Woo, where he was talking to Wanda trying to get her attention, and then
Jimmy Woo is from Ant-Man, right?
Yeah, he's the guy who wanted
FBI
to learn.
agent.
That's a little funny thing. If you notice the first time you see him in the show, on the 4th episode, he does a little hand magic where he does the card thing, where he just flicks it up with his hand.
That was Scott did in the other thing?
Yeah.
In the movie?
And then, and then the second episode, the beekeeper also happened, and she just said no, and then they restarted. Third episode, a lot of weird stuff, she just went crazy, threw out Rambeau out of the walls and out of the bubble.
But she was acting weird, she brought up...
Monica?
No, when she threw the one lady out of the...
Are you talking about Wanda being weird or Monica?
Wanda. Monica's already weird.
How?
She's just always hyper and popping in and out and...
You're thinking of someone else.
Wait, who's Monica?
Monica's Captain Marvel's friend, daughter. You're thinking of the woman, the white woman.
The neighbor.
The neighbor. You're thinking of the neighbor. Who's standing by the guy who...
What's her name?
Agnes.
Yeah.
You thinking of Agnes. Monica is the one who brought up Ultron.
But I'm saying Monica was acting weird. She brought up Ultron, and then that's when Wanda was like, "Why did you just say that?" And like she said that when she was like already like about to have the baby, so that would make her go protect
And then she
it.
just and to
So
be
that
fair,
wasn't
that
like
is
an evil thing. Like she needed to handle that situation.
that is true. But like
that doesn't mean like she's evil to me. Cause
I can see your
she
point.
was acting weird.
Because Monica did bring up.
And then that's when she noticed the symbol on her.
Yeah, and like everything that's weird keeps happening to her is that because of that. She noticed on the beekeeper, she thought he was a bad guy, or she just didn't want him being there.
Yeah.
Like it is sort of Monica. I can understand.
Like a beekeeper just crawling out of the sewer.
That's true. I can see your point. Like Monica did bring up Ultron and then say like he killed your brother, and then she says, what did you just say? It was like nothing. How about I rock the babies? And she's like, you can stay back from the kids.
Yeah. So I would have knocked her ass out of the.
Okay. The more I hear it, the more I can agree with that. That is kind of true.
Thank you.
Any more questions you want to ask me about the show?
I think that's it. That's the show. Like, I think you have to watch episodes like once or twice at least. I guess to catch like everything. But it's a good show. It's interesting. It's not like action packed or anything, but it's like.
Oh, later on it's going to get a little action packed.
We'll see.
Like 5 minutes.
But there's like some humor, so it's funny. It's there's a lot of little Easter eggs in there. So it's a very interesting show. Yeah. So.
And just to prove real quick that Mephisto is in the show. Okay, we understand that now. He like on the second episode they all say, the devil is among us, and he said and then Agnes said that's not the only place he is.
Yeah, so like little things like that you have to catch. So I don't know if we'll be. The goal was to do this like after every episode on Friday, but.
We might do one this Friday, making just our reaction to the new episode coming out on Friday. We're also going to make a Monster Hunter video.
Yeah, because we just saw that this past weekend, so.
So it's up to him when he wants to make that video, but it will come out this weekend or during this week.
Yeah, so stay tuned. So that's Wandavision. There's an episode coming on Friday. If you haven't watched the previous 4 episodes, make sure you watch it and pay close attention to all the Easter eggs Dre brought up. And like, comment, subscribe. There's going to be a lot more coming. Like I said, movie reviews. So we're doing Monster Hunters next.
And once like more movies come out and new Marvel shows like Falcon and the Winter Soldier, we'll be posting a lot more. But for right now, since not as many movies and shows are out, we'll be luckily when it starts to get on a roll with the movies and shows, we'll be making a lot more content.
If you have any ideas or something you would like us to do, just leave it in the comments below. And that's it. Thank you for watching.